My name is Bo Sachs. I'm a publishing industry provocateur. I'm from the United States. I've been in the business since 1970. Started my own newspapers, my own magazines, worked for all of corporate America, and now I publish the world's oldest electronic newsletter about publishing. Directly out of college, some friends and I were sitting around and we said, well, what do we want to do today? And we decided to start a newspaper. We had a 50,000 weekly circulation, a free circulation in the metropolitan New York area. That led to me starting another magazine in Tucson, Arizona. I came back to the New York City area and started High Times magazine. And through a quirk of fate, several years later, I ended up working as a director of manufacturing at McCall's magazine with a 6.5 million circulation. From there, I worked for Ziff Davis International Paper, Time Magazine Group, and CMP. And in the mid-90s, I became my own agent, and I have been provocative to the industry ever since. Digital media is absolutely exciting. The world is yet unaccustomed to being able to deliver a message on a global basis. So what we've done is democratize knowledge. There are 7 billion people connected to the internet as we stand here today, and that number is going to increase. There are 1.1 billion smartphones, maybe 1.2. So the gap between people who are connected on their clamshell cell phones, which are connected to the net, and people who have smartphones is going to grow exponentially. So we have the capacity to share information everywhere, and that frees a lot of people, frees our minds, frees our thoughts, frees our ability to grow and prosper. No, not any more than any other storage distribution of media. That we do share and hold some things that can be perceived as dangerous, and maybe the access is quicker on the net, but we've printed just as many dangerous things as there are available on the net. People. I'm a people person. I like reaching out. My newsletter is indeed global. I have 16,000 readers around the world. I reach them every single day, some here in Canada. And what's thrilling, I do my work at night usually. And I'll send out a provocative article or a provocative thought, and no more than 5 minutes later, somebody from Singapore is writing back to me who agrees or disagrees, and at the same time, someone from France and Brazil and Canada and Toronto and everywhere. So I am in the center of a global information consortium, and I find that extraordinarily exciting. I don't think digital media does empower anyone to create better content. At the end of the day, it's all about the word and the thought. We can distribute those words and those thoughts quicker than ever before, but it still comes from a human brain. We have to think the right thoughts, write the right words, and if we do, they have value. I don't think that digital helps increase the value of thinking or the written word. Speeches and more speeches. I hold the sword of Damocles in a way over the head of traditional publishers, and it's my self-appointed task to explain to them that reading is not going to go away, and where print publishers once held an extremely strong position, a position of dominance, we've lost that dominance. And loss of dominance is not death, it just feels that way.